Balancing act is very important at personal front or be at professional level. So here we will be taking the topic balancing chemical equation today, which is very important. In my previous class I have taken the method trial and error to balance chemical equations of various types, but today we will be focusing mainly on a new method ABCD. It's, believe me, it's pretty easy, pretty convenient, and you will enjoy. Myself Deepak Patra, your guiding force for today's class. So today's is ABCD. We'll learn the ABCD here. Wait, hold on. ABCD is the method that I will be handling. It's basically nothing but linear equations will be forming and solving equations. Let's first take a simple equation, that is the reaction between propane and oxygen. So when propane C3H8 reacts with oxygen, it produces carbon dioxide gas along with water. We have to mention the state also. This is your gaseous state, oxygen is also in gaseous state, and carbon dioxide is also in gaseous, whereas H2O is in liquid state, physical state. Now, how to approach this equation by ABCD method? First, we will be assigning coefficient. We will be assigning coefficient to each of these substances here, the reactant as well as the product individually. Now C3H8, I will be assigning the coefficient small a. Let's assign another coefficient small b. C is the coefficient for CO2 and D is the coefficient for H2O, that is water. Now here we will try to find out what are the various kind of atoms that are participating. Here it's definitely the element is carbon and hydrogen and mainly oxygen. Now we'll try to form very small simple linear equation for each of the things. We'll equate them. How? This is the second step. It's very important. Please pay attention here. Now these three has to be multiplied with A. We get 3A. I repeat, how I get 3A. Carbon has 3. Here 3 atoms of carbons are there. So 3 into A is 3A. Now no more carbon is here. Now we have to put an equal to sign and search for carbon. Carbon is not present in H2O, so it has been discarded. Now carbon is present definitely here, CO2, in CO2, and but there is only one carbon atom here. It will be 1 into C, that is C. So 3A equal to C. I repeat, we have to search for carbon atom on both the sides. We have to search for carbon atoms on both the sides. So the first equation has been found out very successfully. We have formed the first linear equation here for carbon. Now we'll search for hydrogen. Now A is common for both carbon and hydrogen here. 8 hydrogen atoms are there in propane. This is propane. Let me write the name also. Oxygen. This is carbon dioxide and water. Now for hydrogen, there are 8 atoms here. 8 has to be multiplied by A on the left hand side. So 8A, no more hydrogen here. We'll cross check. Now we'll be putting in place of arrow sign here equal to sign. Now we will look for hydrogen present in any of the products here. Now it is present only in water here. So and two atoms of hydrogen are present. 2 into D equal to 2D. This is the second equation we have sorted out. Now the last but not least, for oxygen element, here on the product side there are 2 oxygen atoms here. So 2 into B, 2B is equal to, oxygen is also present here, 2 into C plus oxygen is also present here. There is basically 1 oxygen atom, 1 into D, that is D. How I am getting this one, let me explain once again for you. Here in the product side, oxygen is present in oxygen O2, 2 into B, 2 into B. Now 2 into C is 2C plus oxygen is present in 2 places here. Here also. So we give a plus sign here. D into 1, that is D. Now we will go through each one of them. We'll find the variable A, B, C, D. There are 4 variables we have used. Small a, small b, small c, small d. Now we'll check for those variables which are present in most of the equations. Now let's say A is present here, 2. In 2 places A is present here. B is present only here. C is present here. C is present here. C 2 times, A 2 times. And D is also present 2 times. We can take the variable which is present maximum time. The value will take it as 1. We'll try to take it as 1. For our convenience, let's take C as 1. C is also present 2 times. So we'll take C as 1. So let C equal to 1. If I take the value of C as 1, then 3A will be equal to C equal to 1, which implies 3A equal to 1, which implies A equal to 1 upon 3. A equal to 1 upon 3. So we have got 2 values. 1, for the maximum number of times the variable which is occurring here we will consider as 1, and then we'll try to approach. We get the value small a equal to 1 by 3. Now when we get small a equal to 1 by 3, we'll put the value here in the second equation. It will become 8 into, we'll substitute A by 1 by 3. So it will be 8 into 1 by 3 equal to 2D, or which implies D equal to 8 upon 2 into 1 by 3 equal to 2 4s, or D equal to 4 upon 3. Very simple. 2 will be transferred here. So 2 4s 8, 4 by 3. D equal to 4 by 3. Within no time, we've already found out 3 variables. Now let's substitute the values of D here to find the values for B and C. Now C is 1, so 2 into 1 plus D, we know 4 by 3. 4 by 3, we'll substitute here, 4 upon 3 equal to 2 plus 4 upon 3. 2 upon, there is a correction here, 2 plus 4 upon 3. We'll take an LCM here, small. So 1 3 is 3, 2 is 6, 3 1 is 4. It comes to 10 by 3. 10 by 3. So therefore 2B equal to 10 upon 3, which implies B equal to 10 by 2 into 3, 2 5s are equal to 5 upon 3. Therefore B equal to 5 upon 3. Now we are ready with all the values of, we have found out the values for all the variables. Let's summarize here. A equal to 1 by 3, We'll put here equal to 1 by 3 here. So it becomes 1 by 3 C3 H8 plus B. What is the value of B? We have sorted out B as 5 by 3. So straight we will put B as 5 by 3 and O2 arrow C 1. We have assumed C 1 initially. So C is 1 here. So 1 means we can ignore and we can write straightway CO2. And then we have found out the values for D as 4 upon 3. Just look here. It's D equal to 4 upon 3. We'll replace here 4 upon 3 into H2O. Now in fraction, the equation looks unsmart, untidy. So to cancel out 3 in the denominator, we will multiply the whole equation with 3 because 3 is appearing here, here, here. So if we multiply with 3, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 3 into 1 by 3 cancels out. We straightway get C3 H8. Then when we multiply 3 into 5 by 3, it comes to 5 O2. 3 into CO2 is 3 CO2 plus 3 into 4 upon 3, 3 cancels out, it becomes plus 4 H2O. Now this is your obviously gaseous state. Oxygen is also in gaseous state. CO2 is present in gaseous state and H2O in liquid state. Let's check whether we have arrived rightly or not. C3, this side C3. C is equal in both the sides. Hydrogen, if I see here, hydrogen is the number is 8 here, 4 2 is 8. So the number of hydrogen atom in both the sides are equal here. See H8, H8. Now oxygen, number of oxygen atom here is 5 2 is 10 on the reactant side. Here oxygen is present in 2 places. So 3 2 is 6 oxygen here plus 4 1 is 4. 4 oxygen atom in 2 places. In CO2 is present, in H2O is present. So 3 2 is 6 plus 4 10. So 10 and 10 oxygen. So let's summarize here. LHS and RHS cross check our work to perfection. It's C, H and O. C is 3 on both the side. H is 8 on both the side. 5 2s are 10. And here 3 2s are plus 4 1s are equal to 10. So all the 3 things are balanced here. This is a very convenient method when the equation is quite cumbersome in terms of values, complexities involved. Then we might find trial and error method a bit time consuming. So this ABCD method. Now if one asks me if I have 3 products, what I will do? So it will be again same A, B, C, D, and the 5th, that is the 3rd product, you take it as E and form small linear equation, equate them, find the values and substitute. With subsequent practice, you will become master of balancing. And that's all for today. Thank you very much.